Sorry, I cannot wait. I'm hungry. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, my fairy bombas. Today, we have a story in store for you, but I'm going to wait until a couple of people join this live. Mm-mm. But I ain't going to wait for y'all to eat. Ya la comida está. If y'all don't know what that means the food is ready. Go serve yourself. Y'all no longer guests in my house. We all are part of the house of realness. We already know what time it is. So go serve yourself a plate and come on back so y'all can get ready for this story time. Hola, bendiciones. Come on, let me see the emojis. Let me see the fairy bomba emojis. Hi. Wait a minute, Mr. Skateboarder. Wait, Mr. Skateboarder. Okay, so boom. For those who were on my Instagram yesterday when I went to the P.O. box, y'all already know what type of y'all already know what guy I'm talking about, the post office guy. Don't we all do that? At least me. You know, until a man in my life becomes actually a thing, I think we all give them nicknames. We all give them nicknames until they actually solidify. I know his real name, but that's not what it's about. Right now, his name is Post Office Guy. We all, and trust me, ladies, you know that you put on your phone, don't answer, and they'll be like, oh, don't answer is calling. You know who that is. You know, that guy that I met at the club? Uh-huh. The one who tried to buy me that drink and he was trying to rub up against me and his dick was mass small. His pee-pee was mass small. Yeah, Chris. Don't answer that phone call. We all do that. Let me tell you something. We all do that. So his name is Post Office Guy. That's all y'all need to know. So boom. I went to the post office and it's so crazy. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, it's the guy who came out of nowhere and he gave me this. Remember the guy who stopped me? And I was like, why did you decide to give me a Rihanna poster? And this is like his business? Yes, I didn't shave my underarms. Come on, come on, come on. I don't even have a place to take a shower. So don't try to come for me about my hairy underarms, all right? You gonna let me take a shower in your house? And let me shave my underarms in your house? All right, so don't be coming for my underarms. But y'all, that guy. So boom, let's start off in a good note because it kind of ends a little sad. I had a Subway guy sandwich with Fed and a FedEx guy. Mhm. Mm. Bitch, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm trying to find a TV exec. Mm. This is what I want to manifest in my life. I want to have on my phone when somebody calls me, TV exec guy, movie producer, um, sound bite producer, um, I don't know, like mad exclusive executive, producer. That's the type of numbers I want to have in my phone. That's what I want blowing up my phone. Not no post office guy. He said he felt like you were Team Rihanna. I was. I am. So boom. Then y'all know what guy I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and break it down. He's dark skinned, he's black, he's cute. He got innocent eyes, like innocent eyes. He's mad tall. He's taller than me. He's 6'2". He's thin frame. He's thin frame. Y yo no sé, I'm gonna say this in Spanish. I'm sorry to the people who don't know Spanish, but I'm probably gonna get demonetized because of this. So I'm gonna try to be like discreet in Spanish. Pero ese parece, he looks like como si he looks like he has one of those type of como the one that's like all the same length. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's the same length from the base to the tip. And it's like, I feel like he has like a good, like decent eight, like a good decent eight, right? Yeah, I feel like he got like a good decent eight. But child, boom. So earlier this morning when I was on Instagram Live, remember how I was on Instagram Live and the Instagram Live cut off and y'all were on pause and then it ended and I never came back until now when I was on Instagram? Well, guess who was that calling me? Guess who was that calling me, girl? Yeah, he looked like he has a Frankfurter that's the same thickness from base to tip. From base to tip, it looked like his Frankfurter does not have it doesn't have the sausage casing. Like they cut off the tip of the sausage casing. That's what he looked like to me. That's what he looked like to me. And he looked like he probably has like one of those bushes that he doesn't trim. Like for some reason, he just came across as that person who doesn't trim the rose bush. I don't know why. He just came across like that. So boom, whatever. I saw Matt Q and y'all saw how he came up to me. So when I was on Instagram this morning, he didn't answer me. I mean, he texted me yesterday saying that he was gonna call me. He never called me, but he did text me. So I'm on Instagram with y'all. The Instagram interrupts. It's a phone call. So I answer the phone thinking it's like an apartment or a room or one of these like, or maybe it's finally the LGBTQ Center of Los Angeles calling me so they can offer me some help. You know what I'm saying? So I pick up the phone and it's him. We having this conversation, right? And I'm like, oh my God, it's a post office guy. But I said his name because I know his name. And he's like, yeah, what's up? What you doing? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm just kind of like working and this and I thought he was like, yeah, kind of doing the same thing with my fam right now. And we started talking about hoping for stuff, right? So, hold hold on. You ever been in the type of a situation that the mushroom is the same size as the stem? So there's no like there's no like separation. It's like the stem is big and thick, and the mushroom is big and thick, and it's all just the even thickness from base to tip of the mushroom, right? Whatever. So we're on the phone. He's talking to me. He's like, "How long you been in LA?" I've been like 2 months. He's like, "Where you at right now?" I'm like, "Boom, boom. I'm in this situation. I'm right here. This and the third. I'm doing like a little like working." Then he started asking me questions about myself. He's 20. He's 25. He's 25, 6'2". He's from Cali. He's from Cali. He got 2 kids. He got 2 kids. I'm like, oh, okay. So he like, you have any kids? I'm like, no, I don't have no kids. He was like, yeah, you seem really cool. I was like, yeah, I was in there and I was looking at you. He was like, yeah, you were looking at me. And I was like, yeah, I thought you, I was like, I was trying to talk to you, but you didn't notice because I noticed you. I was like, isn't that crazy how we seen each other twice? And he was like, yeah, that is crazy. It's meant to be. And I was like, hmm, what you talking about meant to be? Let me find out you've been thinking about me. He's like, yeah, you seem mad cool. I was like, I'm cool AF. He was like, I could tell I could already get that vibe. He's like, what's your sign? He was like, matter of fact, don't tell me. Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. So he's trying to guess my sign. Ciao. I finally tell him I'm a Taurus. And he's like, oh, my sister's a Taurus. My sister's a Taurus. And I was like, well, your sister must be awesome. He's like, she is. And I'm like, okay. He's like, but don't get y'all mad because y'all really sweet. But if you push a Taurus to the point, forget about it. I was like, I could see that. I could definitely see that, right? So I asked him what's his sign. Child, he tells me Libra. I'm like, Libra? Oh, hell no. No offense to all my Libras, but Libras be in their feelings. They be in their feelings. Oh my Lord. And then a Libra won't say nothing. They won't say nothing. They will feel some type of way and they will keep quiet the whole time. And the whole time I'll be like, because I'm a good reader of people's feelings. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? No, nothing. No, nothing. No, nothing. I could tell you in your head, what's wrong? What's wrong? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Then 3 months later, they want to reveal what's wrong. And it's like, yo, what's wrong with you? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. He's like, he's like, yeah, yeah, I can see that. Libras, we're like really emotional. We're really this, we're really that. And I'm like, y'all do too much. Y'all do too much. Y'all all in your feelings. Y'all all in your feelings. And I don't got time to be pulling teeth. Like I'm very upfront. If I'm upset, you gonna know I'm upset, and I'm gonna tell you I'm upset, and that's it. Libras, y'all be doing too much. Mm-mm. You gotta figure it out. I nobody got time to figure it out. Mm-mm. Y'all play too much. So yeah, he's like this and the third. He's like, you a little bit hate. He was like, do you have Haitian in you? I was like, why would you say that like so randomly? He was like, I don't know. I was like, I do have some Haitian in me. He's like, oh yeah, my baby mama, she Haitian. I'm like, oh, so has she made you pickles and griot? He was like, what is that? I was like, it's a Haitian dish. He was like, nah, she more American. And I'm like, oh, so she making you hamburger helper and tacos, the crunchy shell tacos. He was like, nah, she don't really cook, right? And I'm like, oh. I said, I feel like I'm one of like the last of a dying breed because I feel like people don't cook no more. I feel like people don't cook no more. He was like, you know how to cook? I said, first of all, watch your mouth. I know how to cook, okay? I know how to cook. I don't know how to cook. I know how to cook. That's how you know when ish is real. When you gotta repeat it twice. Okay? So if you know how to cook and somebody says, oh, do you know how to cook? You say, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I know how to cook. Okay? Period. Period. So he was like, oh, I like to eat. I like to eat. And I'm like, mm, can't tell. Can't tell because you're telling me your baby mamas didn't even cook. So you must like to eat out. That's what you like. You probably like doing. You like to eat out. But if you like to eat, then you would have not been with a baby mama who don't know how to cook. What's wrong with you? Yeah, son. I'm sorry, son. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that the woman gotta cook. The man should know how to cook too. You should know how to make something. So, boom. He's talking about, do you know how to make enchiladas? Do you know how to make enchiladas? I was like, do I know how to make enchiladas? Yes, I do know how to make enchiladas. He was like, do you know how to make chicken Alfredo? I was like, yes, I do know how to make chicken Alfredo. He was like, but not with a can. I was like, watch your mouth. You mad disrespectful. A can of Alfredo sauce? Yes, I know how to make Alfredo sauce from scratch. What's wrong with you? Who raised you? So then he was like, oh, I got like you. I like you already. I like your vibes. This, that, and third. So now he started talking. He was like, yeah, you tall. I could tell that you tall. I like that you tall, right? I like that you tall. And I was like, yeah, I'm tall. He was like, I could see that you thick. I was like, how you can see I'm thick? He was like, I mean, not that I was looking, but you look like you a double D. I was like, yeah, I'm a double D. Why? He was like, no. I was just looking this side and third. He was like, let's FaceTime. I said, okay. I was like, do you have an iPhone? He said, nah, I have an Obama phone. And I was like, okay, so how we gonna FaceTime? He was like, you would still talk to me if I had an Obama phone? I was like, yeah, I would still talk to you if you had an Obama phone. Now, if you had a Trump phone, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. You out of luck. But Obama phone, I fucks with you. I could dig it. I could dig it. You know? So he was like, oh, you a real one. You a real one. You don't care if a man is broke. I said, I didn't say all that. Let's rewind. I didn't say I don't care if he broke. Okay? I do care if you broke. Child. Because if you broke, huh, how is that going to work? Hmm. Hmm. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, boom. You drink some water. I am mad healthy, successful. My channel is going to grow. My channel is literally growing every single day. I'm going to reach the million mark, the millions mark, okay? Millions, plural, baby. Plural. And not only will everybody on this live hit the thumbs up button, they're also going to make sure that they have liked, subscribed, and turned on that notification bell so that they can be alerted whenever your girl goes on YouTube. Because you know I'm so unpredictable, but that's a good thing because I'm tenacious, I'm powerful, I'm successful, I'm sexy. I am that bitch, and that's on period. And I am the greatest storyteller there ever is. Ew, please, mad cute. And I'm mad cute. I'm mad sexy. I'm mad healthy. I am. I am. Oh, and I also am mad magical. I'm mad magical. I keep running into movie producers, executives. I keep running into people with mad money who got yachts and like houses. And I always get invited to functions. I'm always getting invited to somebody's mansion. And I'm like, oh my God, I already went to a mansion this morning, but I guess I could go to your mansion this afternoon. But I can't stay for long because I got to go to another mansion at night. Yeah, I'm always booked. I'm always in a mansion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a hassle, but whatever. At least I'm going to a mansion. Whatever. So let's go ahead and drink this abundance up. So we talking and he's like, yeah, I really vibe with people from up east, I think. If I okay, when I was in the South, people said I'm from up north. Now that I'm in the West, that means that New York is in the East. Oh my God, hold on. And I keep getting flued out for the weekend. Young Miami, we on some bullshit. Oh, bitch trying to get flued out for the weekend. Young Miami, we want some bullshit. Oh, I'm bossed up. I'm all the way bossed up. I'm always getting flued out. I'm always getting flued out on private jets. Oh my God. Oh, also, I want to have like a secret love affair with like a rapper or something. Like, I don't want to claim him because honestly, like, I ain't trying to claim no rapper. I know he gonna cheat on me. First of all, let me tell you something. 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 Let me tell you something, Water. You know what be confusing me, be having me mad perplexed? These girls that get cheated on when they dating a rapper. And it's like, ma'am, 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 you know he is a rapper, right? You know that groupies be throwing poo tang at them all the time. You thought that you had the golden conch and he was not gonna do that to you? Child, please, 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 please. If a rapper was to ever come to me and be like, I want to wife you up, I'm going to be like, all right, then go all the way public with me. Go all the way public with me. All the way public. Have me in a music video, and then I'll consider it. But please. So I could sit around and get cheated on internationally while you touring? Nah. And then I gotta be on top of you, watching over you, making sure that you're not doing nothing. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then they be having multiple phones. They be having multiple phones. But I'll have like a little love affair with a rapper. I will have a little love affair with a rapper where he be like, all right, baby, let me get you flued out. I'm in Vegas. I want you over here. And I'll be like, you can get me flued out. Make sure you got a round ticket trip for me. Make sure it's private. Make sure you pick me up. Make sure you take me shopping. Ain't nobody got time for that. I already know what's up. I already know what's up. And there better be no other chick over there when I get there. Uh-huh. So you better, I don't know what you gotta do, but clean up that room, get everything situated because I don't want to see none of that. Whatever. That being said, we having a conversation, and he's talking about how thick I am. And I'm like, yeah, I'm real, real thick. I got that wife booty. I got that wife booty. He's like, what's wife booty? And I'm like, oh, is that booty that sneak up on you? You know, it takes a real special man to look at my body. There is a sound with your voice, or is it just me? Do y'all hear a sound? All right, do y'all hear me better now? We good? We good? We good now? Okay, good. So he started talking. He was like, yeah, you thick and this and the third. I can't tell y'all the conversation went like to a sexual connotation, but because we on YouTube and your girl's trying to get monetized and I already said penis on here and I probably won't get monetized for saying penis, even though like, come on, we're adults, penis. Um, you know? Mm, mm. So I can't talk about the sexual part that we was talking about, but just know that he was talking about sexuality and stuff. So he's like, yeah, I've always wanted to come to New York. You need to come through so we could smoke and chill, this, that, and the third. Because one of his partners owns like a dispensary. So he's like, yeah, you need to come over and swing by and smoke and chill. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. As long as you have another blunt for me. Because, you know, COVID and ain't nobody trying to be smoking off of nobody. I don't know where your mouth been. He was like, oh, you trying to play me? And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to play you. I'm dead ass. Like, I don't know where your mouth been. You could sit here and tell me that you ain't got nobody and you could be with your whole baby mama at the end of the day. I don't believe nobody until, like, let me tell you something. Don't believe, don't believe nobody when they say they single until you spend a couple of days at their house back to back. Let me tell you why. Back to back. Let me tell you why. I'm not gonna take a man seriously until I go to his house and I stay back to back. Until the man tells me, oh, you be coming here like, why don't you just leave a couple of things so that you don't have to like always carry stuff? Until the moment that man tells me that, until he tells me, oh, you can leave some of your stuff so you don't have to always bring stuff back and forth from the house. That's when I'll believe that he's actually mine. Because please, and then even then, he could be like, he could have a whole nother shorty that he goes to her house. Uh-huh. He could be like, yeah, you my main boo, so you could leave stuff here. And then have a whole nother shorty where he go to her house. Please. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's why I love glitter. When I first go chill with a man, let me tell you something. My favorite product is the Fairy Bomb. The reason why it's the Fairy Bomb is because it leaves a lot of glitter all over your body. A man who is single will not care if you have glitter on. But a man who got something else, he's going to be like, oh, I see you got glitter on. If a man mentions that I have glitter on me, he ain't for me. He ain't for me. He ain't for me. Because you already peeping that I have glitter and you trying to figure out a way to not get glitter on you or not get glitter on your clothes. That means you got somebody else. You trifling. You trifling. Let me give you a little pro hack. You better go ahead and get yourself a fairy bomb And you better pile that glitter on if you single and you dating somebody. If you dating somebody and you single, you better pile on that fairy bomb. Hashtag not sponsored. But Riri, you better get on it. You better get on it, girl, because I'm telling you, all this promoting, you better have glitter on you. You better have glitter on you when you're talking to somebody new. There's 163 people and only 98 likes. You the type of people, the people who is watching and not giving me a thumbs up. Let me tell you, you the type of people. If I wore glitter, you'll be like, oh, you got glitter, and then take and do one of these. You trifling. You trifling. You trifling. You trifling. Anybody got time for that? Allergic to glitter. Allergic to glitter. I never heard that. What is glitter made out of? Glitter is made out of what, like reflective plastic? Allergic to glitter. If you allergic to glitter, you is allergic to me. I'm not gonna stop wearing glitter. I'm not gonna stop wearing glitter. You better take a Benadryl. You better take a Benadryl. You better take a Claritin. All right? You better take a Claritin. So boom, we talking. He's telling me how he loved people from up east, like he loved our attitude and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, you're very straight to the point, you're very forward. He's like, you're very forward. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool, that's what's up. So he's like, West Coast people are weird. You're gonna see a lot of weird people here. And I was like, weird in what way? Because weird isn't a bad thing. He was like, you're gonna see a lot of he said a bad word. He said a bad word. He said you're gonna see a lot of you're gonna see a lot of gay guys dressing up like women. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, you know, like with the makeup and everything, like half of them, like they be looking like straight up women. And what about the ones that are women? He was like, what about the ones that be dressing up as women? I was like, oh, dressing up as women. I was like, what you mean? He was like, you know, the ones that have you, they could really fool you. I was like, oh. This conversation went all the way left. All the way left. I was like, sir. Ooh, okay. I did not know you felt that way about homosexuals. I'm feeling mad uncomfortable with this conversation. So I was like, oh yeah, maybe we could link up later, but I gotta go do laundry. I got mad stuff that I gotta do. This, that, and the third. He was like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to call me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I forget to call you. Bang the phone. Bang the phone. You was talking all that hatred. You was talking all that like big. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I was like, that's a done deal. Boy, bye. That's a done deal. And he 25 anyway. He 25 dripping wet. He 25. He 25. He got 2 kids. He cute or whatever. But And he was on some stuff like, oh, you know, like, I like to get the best out of people. I like to have fun. I like to have fun. He kept on saying, I like to have fun. I like to have fun. When a man tells you he likes to have fun, he's basically telling you he don't want a relationship. He just want to hit it. He just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, He keeps saying that he like to have fun. He like to have fun. He like to have fun. Nah, you just trying to have fun in these guts. Leave me, knock me up and leave me messed up. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So that was a done deal. Mr. Postman guy is now Mr. Blocked, okay? They is blocked. He is blocked. LA guys are dogs. They play too much. Ciao. What about the guy that was flirting with me? What about the guy, Kane, that was flirting with me who helped me with my thing? He had a whole baby mama, drove up to go jump my car at the end of the day. After all these hours, he gonna go jump my car with his baby mama car. He trifling. He went to his baby mama house where he probably stayed with her, went to go pick up the car, and came to help another girl out that he was trying to spit game to jump her car. I pulled off on him real quick. Let me tell you something. I don't know what's up with these LA cats, but y'all better get your act together, because I don't know if y'all ever met a girl from Brownsville, Brooklyn, but you can't run game on me. You cannot run game on me. So y'all LA boys, y'all better get your act together, because if y'all gonna come to me, you better come correct. You better come correct, because I'm going to put you in your place. I'm going to be like, espérate. Yo no soy una merdita pendeja. I peep game. Real quick. Don't think, oh. Yo aguanté mierda pa 4 años. I put up with nonsense for 4 years from a knucklehead who has shitty skip marks on his drawers. Your girl will never go back to those days. So you better get your act together. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how big your freaking thing is. I do not care how big, how fat. I don't care how fat your wallets are. I don't care what car you driving. I don't care what mansion you got. I do not care. If you is playing those games, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Child block. With the windows down, period. If there's any guys out there that's acting up, y'all need to get y'all act together. All right? The weather is too beautiful in California for y'all to be playing these games. All right? Y'all is too grown. Life is too short. Y'all didn't learn nothing from COVID? Stop playing these games. I don't care. I'll say it mad loud. And if y'all feel some type of way and y'all listening and y'all feel guilty, that you probably playing those same old games. Because I know when I'm being nosy, let me tell you something. In New York, there's always somebody who come on a train upset. There's always somebody who comes on a train upset. Let me tell you something. This is how you know you nosy in the wrong way. You go on the train and somebody gets on the train and be like this. Yo, I'm so tight. If somebody says something to me, I swear I'm going to punch them in their face. If you see somebody say, I don't know who she talking to, but she ain't talking to me. Boom. Stop being nosy. You must feel some type of way. Okay? Because I didn't feel no type of way. I don't feel like she gonna punch me. Because why? I'm minding my business. All right? I'm minding my business. So if you nosy and you feel some type of way because I'm saying that LA men need to get their act together, then you probably one of them. You is probably one of them. Period. You is one of them. Yes, I'm angry. Child, I'm 30 years old and I have all this good cookie and I can't find no one to give it to because they acting up. They is acting up. I ain't putting up with that. I'd rather my wop dry out before I give this juicy wop to somebody who is not worth it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. All I want for Valentine's Day is a man who act right. Act right. Mm-mm. I do not even care. And first of all, let me tell you something. I need to start owning my star power. And I need to start acting like I am the main character of my own movie. This is my reality TV show. This is my platform. And everybody can see. I don't care. Look at me, because you're going to see me on billboards. You're going to see me on your big screen TV. You're going to be like, oh, that was that girl who was yelling in her truck and she had her stuff in the back. Did y'all see him? He was mad sore. He was mad sore. In a Ford Focus. And I'm in a Ford myself. Espérate. Are you focused on the right thing, though? Are you focused on the right thing? I mean, you driving a Ford Focus, but are you focused on the right thing? Because the right thing to focus on is over here. It's over here. You know what I'm saying? You need to focus on your girl Mishi. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he was mad sexy. He was mad sexy. Ew, you think he's watching me on Instagram or whatever? Daddy. He is mad cute. Daddy. I'll never snitch on you, daddy. Mm. Papi papi. Papi chulo. Papi papi papi. Bengaki bengaki. Papi papi. Papi chulo. All right. And on that note, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because it really, I can't see his face. Shoot. I saw his face. He had like curly hair coming out of his hat. He was mad tall. And he had a black sweater, black blue jeans. I didn't get to see his sneakers. But like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And the universe is probably gonna punish me for saying this, but I don't think a man wearing Chuck Taylors is sexy to me. I don't care what you have to say. I do not care. I do not care. But every time I see a guy wearing Chuck Taylors, like, I'm like, oh, so you like your feet hurting. I don't know if I could trust you. Because if you wear sneakers that make your feet hurt, everybody talks about how Chuck Taylors make their feet hurt. Unless you have skinny feet. But I don't think a man wearing Chuck Taylors is sexy to me. I don't think it is. Is that's like when it's the Converses, right? I don't like Converses on men. I don't like Converses, period. Period. But I don't think I want to date a man who wear Converses because I feel like we won't be able to go on walks for a long time because his feet is going to be hurting. He's going to be like, babe, I think we're going to have to take a break from walking because my feet is hurting. And I'm going to be like, who told you to wear those Converses? Who? You should have worn some regular sneakers. Pero nena, live your life. Olvídate de un hombre, chica. Vívete tu vida, amor. I ain't worried about a man. Ah! Look. When she's sponsored by Converse in the future and we play back this video, oh my Lord. Let me tell you, I'm going to talk mass smack and watch me wind up with the nephew of the heir of the Converse, like, fortune. And then he's going to be like, oh, so what was all that you said about Converses? What was that you said about men who wear Converses give you little D energy? And I'm gonna be like, I never said that. He's gonna be like, oh, what about that live? And I'm gonna be like, oh my God. And then I feel like I'm gonna wind up with the type of guy who's gonna talk mad smack and he's gonna get on the video and be like, I don't know if she told y'all yet, but I ain't got little D energy. Ain't nothing little over here. And I'm gonna be like, come on now. He's gonna be like, lie and say I have a little one. Because wasn't you the one in the other night? You were like, slow down. And I'm gonna be like, all right. Now you playing too much. Because now I'm gonna punch you in your face. Why are you putting me on blast like that? They did not need to know that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna call me out. Man, you know what? Oh my God, the universe is gonna punish me, and I'm gonna get a man who has a whole bunch of Converses, and he's gonna have como un beach grande. You know, he's gonna have a big one, and then I'm gonna have to sit here and eat my words. I'm gonna have to eat my words, and I'm gonna have to sit there and be like this. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care no more. I don't even care no more. I don't even care. You're not my mother or my father. You're not my mother or my father, so fight me. That's how you know when somebody got to you, when at the end of it you're like this, so fight me. So fight me. So fight me. Oh, but you can't fight me though. You can't fight me. All right, you can talk all of that, but you can't fight me. All right. All right. All right. That's how you know somebody tight from New York. Gonna be like, all right. All right. All right. You got that. All right. All right. Why people always want to look at me? I have so much fun with you guys. I hope that y'all like my extra long story time videos. I hope that y'all appreciate it and like this one. So until next time, I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna finish my laundry, and we're gonna keep it pushing. All right? All right. All right, guys. I love y'all. Bendiciones.